Um, yeah, I don't think, I wouldn't say has to be a gangster, but I think what has always been important to hip hop is authenticity. Is like don't lie, don't make up stories about yourself, don't pretend to be someone you're not. Um, so when you have these guys, especially in the late 80s and early 90s, when you have this wave of gangster rap doing really well, and being really influential, you have uh, kind of fakes, fakes and frauds coming through who are being dishonest about who they are, and that's the kind of thing that really seems to not work in hip hop. So like you can be yourself, and if yourself is a family friendly rapper, if your self is I want to make pop, but I want to rap a little bit on it, like go for it. There's nothing wrong. I would say there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you can listen back to those early songs from the like 79, 80, 81. A lot of it is just party rocking. It's just party rocking rhymes, and that's fine. That's what they wanted to make. They wanted people to be able to dance. They wanted people to enjoy themselves. And that's what they achieved. You then, after that, you get to the kind of more serious, well, actually, this is how life really is. It kind of kicks off with The Message, Grandmaster Flash and Melly Mel's Juke Booty, The Message, as like the first, no, we're not just about partying. Let's get to more of the real stuff. And that's kind of the important thing to me, is to be real about it. Like as long as you're authentic to yourself, then you can make whatever kind of music you like. And I don't know if I ever have a problem with that, or if I think that there's an issue there. It's just it's more about when we had this thing in the UK where a lot of rappers for a time tried to be American, and actually it was when the artists went, no, actually I'm not going to talk about American football and basketball and all of this stuff. I'm not going to talk about the hood. I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk about my life. I'm going to talk about the UK. I'm going to talk about the schemes. I'm going to talk about football, as we call it, right? I'm going to do that because that's true to life here. And funnily enough, that's when they actually got success. And that's when we started seeing rappers coming out of London who got proper success in the UK, because they were starting to say things that resonated with the people in the UK, and they weren't just another American. So can I excuse myself for about 10 seconds? I had to come back with the Liverpool shirt on. And that'll answer the question. Yeah, so Liverpool, Liverpool have been a big club in Scotland for a long time, because of guys like Kenny Dalglish playing down there. They've always had good Scottish players. So yeah, I mean, Mo Salah, that's the man. I know it's Liverpool all the way. Yeah, no, I love it. I think this is kind of the one of these things that I think we were talking about earlier in terms of like one, authenticity, but then two, like doing your own thing and making it your own. Like they're very clearly still rapping, but it's a distinct sound, and it's different from, you know, the old boom bap hip hop or the trap that you hear, that, you know, are very much the kind of American styles. And then with drill, it is unique. And I mean, you're starting to see it come back over to the US, which is kind of weird. I, I, I almost don't know how to feel about that. Like, drill is a UK morph of some elements of hip hop, and it's also kind of a morph of what was already happening in the UK with grime, and kind of bringing that stuff together, with like the jungle scene almost, and then that's being retransported over to the US, and they're now putting their own twist on it with guys like Shek G, who are doing something slightly different again. And it's really great to see. I mean, I'm never going to be a purist, as far as hip hop goes, as far as any music goes, really, of being like, no, let's stop here. I just want boom bap forever. I know there's certainly a faction of hip hop, that would say, no, we need to stick with the way it is, and we'll kind of bemoan newer styles or the changes and differences. But no, I think it's important, and it's good that it keeps evolving and it keeps changing. If you want to listen to boom bap forever, then go listen to it. It's all there. There's more than enough music being made like that. And I guess the other thing is, it's exciting, right? Like, if it never evolved, if it never changed, then what? It's going to be the same forever. At a point, people lose interest. But if we keep having these new styles, kind of different influences coming in, then it's healthy, and you keep seeing slight twists on it and different formations, and like that's what grime was, that's what drill is. It's new formations or new layers on top of hip hop, and it's something that makes my job much more exciting as well. Is I can go back, and I now have more genres to dig through and kind of figure out where they came from, and who aided in the construction of grime, who aided in the construction of drill, and kind of figuring out which artists contributed what to that, in the way that I've been doing with hip hop, and the way that I've started doing with dancehall. That there's the more of that there is, the more videos I get to make as well. So I get more music to listen to, I get more different styles, and I get more videos to make. So it all works out, I think.